What's going on, people? It's your boy Ringo TV Reactions. Back at you again, live and direct. Celebrating the life of my mom. Pretty much all day I've been kind of thinking of, I guess, the accomplishments I made. And she's not here to pretty much see it. But I know that she's proud, you know what I mean? I don't know if the video is clear. I don't know, because I'm kind of trying something new. I don't know if it's steady. I don't know. But I'm gonna just kind of talk a little bit, just kind of, I can't read the chat, so, because I'm trying something new. But from time to time, I might look at the chat to see what's going on. But salute to everybody coming in. So, where do I go with this? You know, our moms, when they brought us in the world, they went through labor pain. They had to endure a lot. And, you know, as we grew up as kids, you know, we were a pain in the behind, you know what I mean? Some of us, we got in trouble. And those are the kind of things I remember, you know what I mean? Those are the kind of things I remember. But you know what's crazy about this, fam? Is when people do evil against someone's mom on their birthday. It's wickedness, man. But it's not no surprise, you know? Gotta appreciate your mom, fam. Oh, and I told you guys, make sure y'all subscribe to We Gotta Talk TV. You see the setup? Those of you that supported the platform, I told y'all I was not playing, right? I told y'all I was not playing. We not playing, right? So y'all see the setup. Y'all see what's going on in the crib, right? Okay, so I don't want to hear nothing from nobody talking ish about, oh, where the money going? What is he doing? What's happening? What's going on? The setup is there. See? So those of you that supported the platform, that's where the money goes, to the setup, right? So make sure you subscribe to We Gotta Talk TV, right? And where the money go, let me show you again. You see that right there? That's a cinema rig. You see that? That's a cinema rig right there, where we're gonna be doing all sorts of films, 4K video production. This is a beast built around the Sony FX3, right? So to all the naysayers that be talking crap about why you supporting this and why you supporting that, fam, when you support the work, it goes right back into what I do so I could get that content out to you guys. But at the same time, I miss my mom. I wish that she was here right now. You know? I wish she can see what her son has become. Because a lot of times, you know, let me see if I can let this thing sit right here. A lot of times we go through life, and I apologize for the shake, but it is what it is. We go through life, we build, we struggle, and we want to make our parents proud. You know what I mean? A lot of sons, especially a lot of sons, one of their goals of every son is to get their mom a house. That's like every son's goal. You know what I mean? I had made my mom that promise too, you know? And I'm going to still keep that promise. I'm going to still keep that promise, fam. You know? I'm going to still keep that promise. Guaranteed. Like, I'm literally going to get her a house. Nobody's going to be in the house. It's just going to be a house that is for her as me fulfilling my promise. And what I'm going to do with that house is I'm going to decorate it the way she normally would want it to be decorated. And I'm going to have nothing but her pictures like in frames all over the wall. And it's going to be like a place where I could pretty much go to reflect and keep my mind right on life issues, especially when it comes to being a father, taking care of the kids, doing what I got to do, right? So that's one of the goals that I have, right? Is to fulfill that promise, because it always been something that I've been working on and whatnot. But you know how life is, man. You deal with your own issues. You got to go through different things, and you got some setbacks, you know, like some setbacks and stuff. And that's when she had got cancer, and it just kind of messed up the whole situation, man. It's like it really messed up everything. So it is what it is, man. A lot of you out there, y'all lost your mom, y'all lost your pops, and it really put you in a bad place. But you still got to move forward. You know what I mean? And shout out to the person that supported the show. Shout out to you, you know, supporting the work. I thought I just ended the live. I'm trying to find your comment. Okay. All right. Appreciate you, fam, supporting the show. I don't know why the video is reversed. I don't even know why. It seemed like it's reversed. I don't know. I don't know if it's reversed. I look like I'm reversed. I don't know how to do that on an iPhone. If anybody know how to flip the screen, not flip it so you see the other side, but to flip it so that you can see the video the way it's supposed to be seen, let me know on Instagram. Not right now, because I'm streaming right now, you know. But those of you that got your moms with you, man, you got to really appreciate those times, man. You got to appreciate that, man. Like if your parents, your pops and your mom is still there with you, you got to appreciate those days, man. It's like, because when they gone, part of you is going to be torn. You know what I mean? Part of you going to be torn, but you still got to pick up the pieces. You see, my mom, no matter what, if I'm going through anything, I can pull up, talk, share what's going on. And she was pretty much like the only one, like in the family, that I could actually talk to, you know? And I can't really talk to nobody else. You know, she's like the main one that I could pretty much talk to. So when she passed on, it's like I'm here and I have to figure out what I got to do. And it's kind of weird, man, because like you're here and your parent is not there. And when I reach certain levels or accomplish certain things, it's like you want them to see it, because they were really the only one that was happy for me. You know how it is, like when you accomplish something, everybody just start hating you. They just jealous. They get mad. It's like they're never happy for you. My mom was genuinely happy for me. Like she's the only person that would see me excel at something and be happy for me. Like for real, for real. I'd be like, you want something? No, I don't want nothing. You want me to buy you this? No, I don't want that. Keep your money. I'm like, okay. But one thing she did like is when you visit. When you visit and you stop by, those are the things that she really appreciated, you know? So it's like when you think about all the memories, right? It helps to ground you. It keeps you grounded as a man. And I'm pretty sure the same for a woman, right? It keeps you grounded. Like, it makes you understand purpose. It makes you understand the purpose for your life and what you got to do. Like, I can't fail, because she would tell me, no matter how hard things are, you got to keep going. Like, you got to keep moving. You got to keep striving. And, you know, it ain't easy. Life is not easy at all, man. When you're dealing with a lot of issues, you're dealing with stress, just family issues. Like, you got to just make the best of it and go through, you know? Let me see, who is that? Shout out to Rise Above Everything for the support. Says, Mom's definitely proud of you, bro. Happy birthday to Mom. Appreciate that, fam. All right. Let me see. So, I don't know, man. Some people have good relationships with their parents. Some don't. Some people don't have good relationships with their parents. Some people, it's like they hate their mom. They hate their pops. You know? I don't see how could you be like that, man. Even if you got issues, even if you got family drama, like stuff like that, you gotta stop that mess, man. Seriously, man. When you get older and your folks is not there, or that parent that you can talk to about anything is no longer there, it's a sense of emptiness. You know what I mean? Because you can't, like, if you're dealing with something, you can't really trust nobody. You know what I mean? So it's like, who do you talk to about that? And I'm not saying like you don't have nobody to talk to. Like, if you have a partner or something, of course you could talk to them. But I'm more or less talking about a person who would never judge you, a person who would never talk about your business in the street. That's mom do. And again, that's if you have a good relationship. If you don't have a good relationship, then I don't know what else to say in that situation. Well, all I would say is make sure that you got a relationship with your pops and your moms. No matter what the situation is, even if they did you dirty, you got to still honor thy mother and thy father. You got to do that, no matter how you see it, you know, because that is how your days are going to be long on the earth. If you disrespect your moms or you disrespect your pops, it's not going to be good for you, you know. Shout out to Rise Above Everything. You said, hold on, wait a minute. This thing bugging out. Said, I wish I can call Pops. He passed last year, February 6th. Wow. Condolences to you, bro. Imagine that. February. Wow. So that means you already done going through. You already done know what it is already. And the thing is, a lot of people that got their parents right now, everything seems to be cool. But you really got to know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want you to miss that opportunity of actually being with them or even communicating with them. It's like now is the time. Now. You know what I mean? Don't wait till later to do that. You know? You want to do that now. You want to make sure that you got that relationship today, so that not only you, but your kids, if you got kids, is able to see them, and you have like video, audio, stuff that you can reflect on, stuff that you can play back and say, wow, I got X, Y, and Z time with my mom. I was able to see this. I was able to do that. And you got those memories. Because some of us, we don't got nothing. We don't got no videos. We don't got no images. We don't got anything. You know? My younger brother had hit me up today. You know what I'm saying? He said that he went down to the, or that he was going down to the grave site so he can clean it up and whatnot. Because, you know, sometimes at the grave site, the person who's supposed to keep the upkeep of the area may not be doing their job or whatever the case is. So what he wanted to do is kind of clean up a little bit, make sure everything is tidy and stuff like that. So he pretty much hit me up to let me know what's going on with what he's dealing with. And everything's good with him, you know. Because, you know, you hear a lot of rumors, you hear a lot of nonsense on social media that, like me and my younger brother don't get along. These things are lies. You know what I mean? And when people put out these type of lies, they talk all this type of stuff, it's kind of crazy. Like, he a grown man, I'm a grown man, we're both family men, and we have our own life and things to do. But at the same time, we communicate from time to time. But I understand that because, again, he got his own issues. He got his own life that he got to live. I got my own too. So when we link up, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, we got plans. You know, he going to pass through, see what's up, see the fam, chill for a bit, put something on the grill. You know how that go. And hang out over here for probably a few days and kind of, you know, we catch up and stuff like that. And he got to head back onto his life, you know? But it's always good for you to, I guess, reflect on what your parents taught you. Even if your parents are still alive right now, it's always a good idea to reflect on what they taught you and how you can, like, if you applied everything they taught you so that you could become a better person. Because these are the things that I look at today. Like, a lot of the stuff I seen my mom do while raising me and my brothers, I find myself doing it right now. And it's funny because it's like, when she used to do these things, I used to get upset, or I used to be like, I don't know how she put up with that. And it's like, now I find myself doing the same thing. So it's kind of crazy, you know? It's kind of crazy how we end up doing the same thing like our parents did. Not saying like it's some sort of tradition, but you end up becoming a real adult and figuring it out, you know? So I had wanted to come on and kind of just talk and change up the vibe a little bit, you know? 'Cause there's a lot of things that I'm working on, a lot of things on my mind, and it's kind of crazy, man. Like, that's why I like keeping everything transparent with the viewers and kind of just chop it up and communicate, keep everything positive, you know? Shout out to Mon 8 Easy for the support. Says happy birthday to your mom, big bro. Appreciate the support. I wish there was a better way where I can scroll. Maybe in the future they might have some sort of AI thing where you could literally control your YouTube from the selfie. I can't say that word because then y'all gonna say pause, and you know how that go. I don't want to say that, but I wish there was a way you could control it. Maybe they got something. Maybe they got something you could control this thing with a push of a button, and it'll scroll the live chat or something like that. I don't know. But do I need to clean this lens? Hold on a second. Let me see. I don't remember cleaning this lens. Give me a minute. Let me see if I could do this. Give me a minute. Clean this lens. I don't know if that helps because it was looking kind of weird with the light. So I don't know if that helped out. Maybe it did. Put a 1 if it got a little more clear because I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on because it was the light had all this glare. And I'm like, what the heck is going on with the camera? It's bugging out. So again, those of you that are in the stream, those of you that have been supporting the GoFundMe or at least tried to support the GoFundMe, this is where your support goes, right? This is the stage for the new show, We Gotta Talk TV. This is a professional set. You understand? This is where your support goes. You see the equipment, brand new laptop, brand new gear, brand new everything. You see the cameras? You see that? You see the camera? And I have another one down there, right? So we got the lighting equipment, all this stuff. You see that? Light here, light there, light up there, another light here, 2 lights there, light down there, light down there. So we lit, you know what I mean? You got the damn stand right here. This is where your support go to. Look, the damn tag is still on it. You see that? So when I tell y'all that I'm working on something, I'm not here playing games. I ain't out here pimping the people. I'm not out here misusing funds. I do what I say I'm gonna do, right? So it is what it is. Shout out to Alexandra for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the work. I can't see nothing, man, with this phone. I'm not used to doing this type of recording. I'm used to being in the studio. Let me see. It says, happy heavenly birthday to your mom. May her love forever live in your heart. Appreciate that. Appreciate those comments. And just the support and being able to speak about these issues is therapy for me. Because a lot of us out there, believe it or not, I'm not the only one. Some of y'all out there that lost your parent, and it's like you're living your life by yourself now. It feels weird. It feels really weird because it's like, they're gone. And it's almost like in your mind, you're wondering what's going on with them. You know? It's a weird thing. That's why I said, if your folks are still here, call up your mom, man. Call up your pops. Visit. See what's going on with them. Because when they close their eyes, you're going to shed them tears. You're going to definitely shed them tears. And for some of you, you may have some regrets. You know what I'm saying? You may have some regrets and whatnot. And again, I apologize if I'm not reading certain comments. It's just that I'm on a phone. So the comments are kind of going up and I'm unable to see it. But we have a lot of things going. Like I said, working on a lot. And it's like, how can I explain this? When you go through life and you are working diligently on the things you're doing, like everything that you see right now, I told my mom I was going to do. Everything that you see now, I told my mom I'm working on this. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get you that house. I'm going to do this. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to grind. I'm going to do what I need to do. It's going to take time. Don't stress. Hey, I know, I'm going to take care of it. Don't worry about it. And it's like now, it's like, it's difficult because it's like she's not there. You know? It's like she's not there. And if she was to be here right now, she would be really proud. Like really, really proud, man. Really proud. And I would bring her down to North Carolina. I would literally bring her down to North Carolina. She could stay here. You know? She would be able to stay here. I'll let her stay here. And because that was the plan. Like the plan when when everything happened, right? When she passed away, I was on the journey to do what I need to do. At the same time, I had my own roadblocks and different things that was in the way. And I had to, it takes a lot of time, man. But my goal was to get her out of New York, even though we knew she was going to pass on. I wanted her to be in a nice environment for her final days. You know what I mean? I mean, it was cool where she was. At the same time, I wanted to have her inside of a house, nice area, where she can go in peace. But it didn't turn out that way. It's like, and I talked about this story many times. Like, I had spoke to her. I think we spoke to her on I think it was a Friday. A Friday or a Saturday. I forgot exactly what day it was, but it was a Friday or a Saturday. And we wanted to visit her on the Saturday. But something came up and we had to switch it to Monday. And her final words, like, she sounded very strong on the phone. Let me see if I thought somebody had super chatted. Hold on. Shout out to Carla for the support. Says peace and blessings. Shout out to Denise. Said peace and blessings. All right. So when we spoke to her on that Friday, I think it was a Friday, right? She sounded very strong, very put together. We already knew she wasn't going to be around because the doctors already told us that there's nothing more they can do. If you know anybody that died of cancer, you know, once the doctors say, look, there's nothing more we could do, they send them home and there's nothing they could do. They literally tell you, don't call us. So I figure, okay, she ain't going to go next week, you know? Of course not, right? So I figure, hey, we got time. So when we called her, she was talking very nice. She was strong. She was healthy. There was no issues. And I was like, okay, cool. We'll be there on Monday. And what she told us was, oh, I want y'all to fix me some of that good potato salad. I want you to fix this. I want you to fix that. Basically, she wanted to fix like some dinner or something along them lines, right? So we prepared all the dinner. We prepared everything. We prepared potato salad, some steak, some chicken, you name it. We prepared every single thing for her, just the way she wanted it. And we got everything packed up. We were really excited about going. We packed up the kids, did what we had to do, and then we went down to the place. As soon as we got there, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say because it's like she had just got out the hospital and I didn't know what to do or how to approach the situation. So as soon as we went in the house, we weren't expecting what we got into. But as soon as we got in, she was already gone. She was already gone already. So it's like, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, nobody didn't even tell me. Like, nobody told us. Nobody prepared us for that. And I didn't know what to make out of it because it's like she was already gone when we got there. She was already gone. And that messed me up. That really did me in. And I was like, damn. We got the food. I think we had some flowers. And it's just really, really bad. The way everything happened, it was just bad because I never got to talk with her where she could see me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get that opportunity. So that's why I tell you guys, if your mom, your pops is still there, you know what I'm saying? Talk to them, man. Talk to them while they're alive, man. Don't wait. Don't wait until they're gone, and then you miss that opportunity. Because I wanted to be able to at least talk with her, hold her hand, express all my feelings, and you know how that go. And it's like, like how when back in the days you might have had some sort of issue, or you might have did something dumb and you never really made it right. So it's like a time of reflecting on your wrongs, sort of like, my bad for when I was young and I did this, and maybe you didn't like what I did. I apologize. It was one of them type of moments, and I didn't get that opportunity. Not saying that we had issues, because we didn't have no issues. It's just that, how when you're busy and you don't, not that we never communicated. At the same time, I felt that I could have did more. Because when you're an adult and you got kids, you got your own family, you don't communicate the way you once did when you didn't have a family. That's what I mean. So it's like when she passed, it's almost like I'm regretting time I could have had. And I don't want you to go through that. That's why I tell you, if your folks are still there, use that time. Use that time to reflect, to talk to them. Put in that work, make that time, get your schedule right, so that you can do that. Because that's one of the regrets I have after my mom passed, is that I didn't have enough time to talk, to even though it's a weird thing, because it's like we talked all the time. At the same time, when they pass on, you start realizing, like, damn, I could have did more. And you start beating yourself up. And that's what I was going through. That's what I was going through. And what's so crazy is, when she passed away, we in the house, the kids, the younger ones didn't understand what was going on. My eldest daughter, she was crying. The younger ones, they didn't understand. They didn't understand what was going on. It's like they know now, but I'm saying, like, back then they didn't really understand. They knew that she passed away, but it didn't hit them the way it hit us. It's only as they started getting older, they would ask the question, hey, are we going to go to grandma? And we have to remind them, grandma gone. So right after we found out that she passed away, I lost my mind in the place, started crying like crazy. I didn't care who was around. I didn't care who see me. None of that stuff mattered. My mom passed. So I was upset because nobody prepared us. Nobody called us and said, hey, she passed away. When we got over there, I was expecting her to be alive. We knew she was going to pass away already. We knew that. I just wanted time. You know what I mean? I just wanted time to talk, to get some recordings, to ask some questions, to, say everything's going to be all right in your transition, or even pray. That's another thing I wanted to do, is pray. I mean, I still did after she passed, we found out she was pretty much at that stage of what they call the death rattle. when they're breathing and it sounds like a rattle, right? You feel like you could wake them up, but they gone already. They gone. But the machine is keeping the heart going, so they breathing. And it look like they there, but they not there. They gone. So pretty much I was just praying, you know what I'm saying? Praying, held her hand and was praying. And my cousin was like, my prima, she was like, she can hear you. She was like, she can hear you. Even though she's in the state of transitioning, like between life and death, she was like, she could still hear you, even though she can't communicate. And because what happened is my grandma, she passed beforehand, and my aunt, she passed as well before my mom. So my cousin pretty much knew the signs and different things. Because me personally, I never liked going to funerals. I didn't like seeing people dead. I never liked seeing that type of stuff, even though I went through many funerals in the family. But she had told me, just talk to her. She said she can hear you. It's just that her body cannot wake up, but she can hear you. I'm like, I believed it. So I began to talk, share my thoughts, share all the things that I wanted to talk to her about. I did that. And I felt good. Like I felt good about it, you know? And I made a long prayer, praying to the Most High, that her travels is good, you know, and everything is right. Because she was always in the scriptures. She was always in the church. Even though I used to always get on her case about these damn pulpit pimps and stuff like that. I would always tell her, stop watching that pastor. You know, all he wants is your money. You know, she loved those, what do you call them televangelists. And I just kind of just let her be, because from the world she came from, I was just happy that she was with the Most High, even though she liked watching some of those false prophets and whatnot. Because I was always there to educate her about scripture and tell her, oh, that pastor's off. But she was just like listening to the tapes in terms of those televangelists. So I didn't really want to make her feel like there's nobody for her to watch. You know what I mean? So I just kind of left her alone to watch those wolves and whatnot. And every now and then I would have to tell her, stop sending your money to these preachers. All they want is your money. And she kept believing that she's doing something for God. And I'm like, the pastor's taking your money, Ma. And she's like, oh no, I gotta do what I gotta do for the Lord. And I'm like, you know what? As long as she's happy, it is what it is, man. But yeah, she came from a rough life. We had a rough life growing up. She always been a good mom, always took care of the family, always took care of everybody kids. Everybody kids in the neighborhood, she took care of everybody kids, man. Everybody knew my mom. Every kid in the neighborhood could come to our house and get dinner, breakfast, lunch, you name it. My mom cooked for the community. She loved the community. She always was involved in taking care of the kids. If somebody's parents was acting funny, she would let those kids come by the house. They would eat, do what they need to do. She'll make sure they go to school. And it's just, she was very much into like helping people. That's one of the things that I can really remember. She was very, very generous. Very, very generous. Always helping everybody. And the thing about this is she didn't want nothing in return. No cap. She would help everybody, give her last dollar, be there for everybody, and she never asked for anything in return. Never asked for anything in return. And what that taught me is to be generous. It taught me to be generous. It taught me to, if I'm going to do something, do it from the heart. That's what it taught me. Do what I got to do from the heart. So a lot of my values as a man, I got from my mom. A lot of my values, a lot of my strong points, um, it definitely comes from my mom. And it's just one of them things, man. When you look back, you're like, damn, I was really paying attention the whole time, because I started doing everything. Like when I interact with my own kids, I find myself uh, responding and doing things that my mom would do, and it's wild, man. It really is. Um, Let me see. Yeah, so some of y'all probably been watching these YouTube streets. You be seeing these content creators like New Breed Global Truth disrespecting my mom. And what's so crazy is he did a video yesterday, being that we're after 12, and pretty much yesterday was my mom's birthday, right? And he made a video and he was throwing more disrespect at my mom. And it's just a sad situation when you look at stuff like this, guys. But one of the things that my mom had that I got is something called long suffering. Long suffering is when you can put up with something and it don't really bother you. Meaning it's not a good thing that people do, but it don't bother you to the point where they think it affects you. It don't affect me. What it does, it actually makes me stronger. And it shows me that I truly am blessed, because my mom was attacked all her life. She was considered the black sheep of the family. Everybody in the family knew that. She was considered the black sheep of the family. And she was able to be the one that overcome all sorts of issues. All sorts of issues. She was the only one in the family that truly overcame a lot of issues. And people in the family didn't like it. They didn't like the fact that she was able to overcome drugs, because when we were kids, my mom, she had a job as a home attendant back in the day. My grandma was a home attendant too. She cared for elderly people. And my mom pretty much followed in her footsteps and got the same kind of job. And somewhere around them times in the 80s, it was during the crack epidemic. And it was a rough time to be raised in New York. Not only New York, we're talking about all over. It was one of them times where we all had like a parent, an uncle, a father, mother, somebody that was on drugs. And they used to have parties back in the day. And the drug of choice was cocaine. It was the drug. Just like how a lot of people, they use like different types of drugs today. Back then, cocaine was the thing, man. And if you went to these parties, you would try that. Or sometimes people would put it in a cigarette, or they would put it in something. And next minute, that's how you got hooked. And that's exactly what happened to her. She got hooked on it because somebody gave her something and she thought it was a cigarette, or she thought it was something. And similar to the story with DMX, if you listen to the story that DMX had, he talked about how a person in whom he trusts laced up a cigarette or some marijuana or something, and he got hooked on drugs just like that. So basically, my mom had got hooked on drugs, and she was not a full-blown drug user. She was doing this stuff part-time, like recreational, and it was a tough time. If any of you ever was raised in a household where your parent or a relative was on drugs, it's never a good thing. There's certain nights they won't be home, or things in the house would go missing, a television set, because they would sell the TV for $10 or $20. And it was one of them times, man, where I look back and I look at her struggles. Even though She had those struggles. When she's sober, best mom in the world. She would cook, clean, go to work. Even while on drugs, she would still go to her job. And eventually she ended up losing that job because her addiction had taken a turn for the worse. And it's like she forgot that she had a job and just didn't show up for work. So as a kid, I remember the good, the bad, the ugly. So when I look today and I see this content creator disrespecting my mom, what it tells me is that he don't really love his mom, because it's like it's just the wrong thing to do. When a man has that kind of hate in his heart, such as what New Breed Global Truth have, that kind of evil, there is no forgiveness for that. It's a real difficult thing to process. And it's because of my mom that I'm so strong right now. Because I have that ability that she had called long suffering, meaning when you're going through a lot and you're being talked about, ridiculed, lied on. Because you know what this guy did, ladies and gentlemen? You know what New Breed did? He got on camera and said the following. He said that my mom was prostituting for crack cocaine. And he said that I was born as a crack baby. And he did this on social media. And it's untrue, because my mom wasn't on drugs before I was born. My mom was on drugs when I was around 5, 6 years old. I was already here. My younger brother was already here. My elder brother was already here. So for him to say that my mom was in the street prostituting herself, he don't have no love for his own mother. There's something about when you have love for your mother, you know not to disrespect nobody's mother. So that told me a lot about him. It told me that he really don't have a relationship with his mother. He don't have a relationship with his mother. Because no man would say that if he loved his own mother. He would never say that. You know? Let me see. Shout out to Marianne. Appreciate you sponsoring the work. Says happy birthday to your mom. Appreciate you. Hold on, I'm trying to heart this thing. Okay. So yeah, guys. He basically came on YouTube and said that my mom was a prostitute and she was selling her ASS for drugs. That's what that man said on YouTube. It's foul stuff, right? And he's going around right now saying that I'm playing the victim. And I'm saying to myself, playing the victim? I don't know anybody in their right mind that would say something like that about somebody's mother and whom they know passed away of cancer. I don't know how could anybody say such a thing and think that they're going to be good with God. There's no way. There's no way a person can tell me that they love God and they have a relationship with him and speak that kind of evil. That's why when I look at men like him, I know that he's not really with God, so I'm not surprised. And even my mother would tell me to pay him no mind because he have no soul whatsoever, right? And a lot of this stems from jealousy, you know, because I know that the guy is jealous of me. He's jealous of my accomplishments. He's jealous of where I'm at in life. And it really bothers him. It bothers him to a core. It eats at him day and night, you know? So the Most High got to deal with him. The Most High. The Most High is the one that got to deal with that kind of evil, you know? The Most High got to deal with that. That's not my fight. If I did something like that to his mother, I would be ashamed. I would be embarrassed forever. You folks that are on social media would literally be disgusted in me if I did something like that. And no amount of apologies or I'm sorries would be able to redeem me from that, because doing such a thing would remind you about your own mom, your own dad, and anytime you look at me, you will be disgusted in me. And that's how I feel about him. It's like there's nothing that he can do that could make me look at him as a man. There's nothing he can say. And he revel in this type of stuff. For him, it's a joke. For him, it's comedy. And then when he goes to his platforms, he do this, and all his audience, they be laughing, they giggle, and it's all fun and jokes. And I'm like, wow, this is funny. But it's all good. You know why? Because my mom is proud of me. Because I was able to defy the odds. And also, by the way, for the record, my mom, she overcame drugs. That's a part of the story that they don't tell you. She overcame drugs. And she was able to get into the church. She was able to repent, come to the Messiah. And she was very, very active in the church. Very, very active. Very committed. And it was one of them things that I was very, very proud of, because knowing where she came from, the dark path she took, and she was able to redeem herself, overcome, eventually got back another job, got sober. And during her struggles, my grandmother pretty much stepped in to help out. Just like a lot of you, your grandma came in, took care of business, but she overcame. She was able to overcome her demons. And for her to overcome drugs and come to the Most High, and here I'm on social media listening to an animal disrespect her, it tells me that she was a great woman. And what that tells me is the devil, even in her death, the devil is upset that he wasn't able to get her, because she's with the Most High. Because if the devil thought that that would break me or get me upset, no. What that tells me is that my mom is with the Most High. What that tells me is that she's in glory and she accomplished her purpose, because her purpose was to take care of me and my brothers. And she did her job. She did her job. And salute to everybody coming in the building. Remember, I'm on a live with a phone. I can't really read the chat unless I pull the phone close. So I'll catch the replay and I can see what people write. So if there's trolls in the chat, I can't see them, you know. But yeah. So by the pure fact, this guy went around social media and doing evil, it tells me that the devil still hates my mother. Because why? She gave birth to me. She gave birth to greatness. She gave birth to a man that is blessed. And that's why the devil fears me. That's why his demons and his minions try their best to sabotage what I built, to attack my character, you name it. It's what they do. But it is what it is. You know? That's why I try to do these videos to let the devil know that you cannot stop. You cannot curse what the Most High has blessed. You can't. You know what I mean? Over here, we bless. And we're going to continue to accomplish what we need to accomplish. You know? Shout out to Pastor Rufus. He's the one that was able to support to buy that battery right there. That battery right there was purchased by Pastor Rufus during a live stream where we was filming, and he sent a cash app, and I was able to purchase this battery right here for this cinema rig that we got, right? This is the cinema rig where we're going to be doing some of the dopest production, you name it. We got the light. We got the Atomos 5, right? Atomos Ninja 5. We got the Sony FX3, which is the main camera, as you can see right there. As you can see right here, that's the Sony FX3. We got this Rigid Pro with the D-Tap. We got the follow focus right there. We got that right there, which make the lens where you can get the bokeh effect. You know what I mean? You got the handles. You got all this fancy stuff. You got start and stop button right there, that red button. I mean, you name it, it is lit. And we got the G Master lens. So this rig right here is possible due to the support of the people. Those of you that support it, you help to build this set. That's where your support go. You see that? This is not cheap. This is very expensive. That's where your support goes. Do you understand? I need for you to understand that. This is where your support goes. Of course, I designed everything, but this is where your support goes, right? Your support helped to build everything you see here, right? And many people have doubted. Many people have slandered my name, mocked my name, laughed at me, all sorts of stuff. But in the midst of all of that, I'm building. While they talking crap, I'm building. See the cameras? You see that? You see that? You see the screen? See the camera? You see the setup? You see the laptop? You see the tools? This is where your support goes, guys. You see the lighting? It's not cheap. Very expensive. And it's because of your support. That's how I was able to do it. Right? So make sure you subscribe to We Gotta Talk TV, because it's going to be lit. Right? It's going to be lit. So that being said, I have to make this type of video so that the naysayers, the haters, the people that want to see me die, so they could get upset. While you hating on me, I'm building. While you laughing at me, I'm making progress. While you talking ish, I'm going to be shooting films and movies. And nothing you do will be able to stop me. You know why? Because you cannot curse whom the Most High has blessed. You cannot curse me with those words. All your evil words that you speak against me to try to destroy me, none of that stuff bothers me. All it does, it impacts me to become better. That's all it does. You know? Because this is what the haters do. They think by hating you that somehow it's going to break you. No, I'm constantly reminded of greatness. That's why I got Kobe pics on the wall, because it's those type of images that helps me to remember who I am. I'm great. I'm prosperous. I'm blessed. You know what I mean? And if my mom was here, she would literally tell me, ignore that dude. He's just mad because you're blessed. That's what she would tell me. She would say, ignore that guy. He's just disappointed that his life is not going where it want to go. Because again, when a man disrespects a man's mother, it is because he don't have love for his own mother. It's a spiritual law. It's a principle. The Bible says to honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days may be long upon the earth. So if he disrespect my mom, he broke the commandment of the Most High. That's an automatic violation of the commandments of the Most High. Anybody that disrespects somebody's mother or father, you violated the commandments of the Most High. Automatically. I would never disrespect somebody's mother or father in that manner, especially if they're dead. That's over the top evil. You know, that's evil. If I got a problem with you, well, I'll talk about you, but I wouldn't bring up your mom. And you know what this guy said? This guy said the reason why, because he put his video on members only. You know what he said? He said the reason why he disrespected my mom is because he's trying to provoke me to violence. That's what he says. He said it in his video that he put on members only. He said that the reason why he did that is because he's trying to provoke me to violence. True story. Now, who would be the one that would want to provoke you to violence? The devil. The devil. I mean, the only way I would be really violent is if somebody tried to violate my family. You know what I mean? You try to violate my family, my place, my home, wherever I'm dwelling, then you're going to have a very serious problem. It's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good. That's the only time I would really be violent. But just to be violent because somebody's speaking against my mom, that's not going to work. I don't appreciate it. It's uncalled for. It's not becoming of a man. It's rather pathetic and cowardice to actually do something like that. Because last time I checked, men don't attack women. You know, not like that. Especially mothers. Nah. Everybody know mama. Everybody respects mama. Y'all remember when we used to come up in the game? You would see Miss Johnson. She would come to the building and she got bags. And y'all all knew y'all better help Miss Johnson with those groceries up the stairs. We would stop whatever it is we were doing and we would help her with those bags. And we just knew to do that. We had morals, we had values. And even though we did our dirt, even though we probably had a little foul mouth cussing every now and then, when we got around adults, our elders, we knew to do the right thing. So I was raised to always do the right thing. Always do the right thing. Be respectful of your elders. So to see him resort to the kind of man he became, it tells me everything. It tells me that, number one, he don't really follow the Most High. It tells me that he don't love his own mother, right? And he don't respect himself, because any man that would do such a thing is evil. You know? You got to be a very evil person to do that. And this is how I celebrate her. I celebrate my mom in this manner because it's because of her sacrifices I'm able to be where I'm at right now. Because she went through the struggles in life. The devil tried to take her out to take me out. That's how I see it. When I look at everything now, that's exactly what it was. When my mom got hooked on drugs, it was supposed to separate me and all my brothers. It was really designed to separate me and all my brothers. I also have a sister as well, right? My point is, it was supposed to separate us. And I can remember when the social worker of the, I don't know, social worker or somebody from one of them agencies, man, for kids back in the day. She came to the house and I told y'all this story many times. She came to the house and she was like, "Where's your mom?" My elder brother was lying for her. My elder brother was like, "Oh, she went to the store." I just told the lady she haven't been home in a few days. And the lady was like, "What?" I was like, "She haven't been home in a few days." and I'm hungry. And the lady started to cry. The lady literally started to cry. And she was asking my elder brother, why are you lying? And he was like, because I don't want my mom to get in trouble. She was like, your mom is not going to get in trouble. What's really going on? We could get her help. Because back then, we knew that if somebody would have reported her, she would get in trouble. Y'all would be separated, because that's what they did with families back then. They would separate all the kids, and we didn't want that to happen. We seen it happen with other kids in the community, and we didn't want. So it's not like he was lying because he was just being wicked. He was trying to protect my mom. I, on the other hand, I was always the type of kid that always spoke the truth. And I felt if I speak the truth, that's how she can get the help she needs. So I told the lady exactly what was going on, told her we were struggling, told her we were suffering, because we ran out of food in the house. And the thing is, she would sober up, get back on track, then she would go have a relapse, then sober up, be on good terms. And then when it was really the company that she hanged out with. Those of you that have family members that struggled with drugs, you know what I'm talking about. It's the company that they hang around that got them strung on them drugs. But when she got clean, it was the best thing ever. Her true potential came in. She started to cook a lot. She wanted to open up a restaurant. She wanted to open up a restaurant because my mom had a recipe of a sauce. I think I told y'all about that. She have a special sauce that is so good, anything you put it on will taste like $1 million, right? And I appreciate all the comments, everybody coming in, leaving positive words for my mom. Appreciate all of that. She wanted to open a restaurant, right? And my mom is originally from Panama, right? Colón, Panama, right? So she was going to call it, I don't want to say the name because somebody might try to steal the name. So I won't mention the name of what she wanted to call it. But let's just say she wanted to start a business because she can cook. She's the best cook in the world. And she wanted to start this business. So she would cook all the time, every day. And people loved her cooking. And it was just something else, man. I mean, she always cooked. But once she got off the drugs and got cleaned up, her true talents, she started to cultivate it more and more and more. And it was an amazing thing to see because she was known for her cooking. Everybody knew her for that. And she got involved in that. She got involved in the church. She started to help the community. When I tell you she helped the kids, she helped all the kids. All the kids were poor. All of us was poor. All of us was hungry. There was a lot of drugs back then. A lot of mothers were struggling. She would get groceries. She would feed people. She would invite other parents' kids to come to our house to eat. And at certain times, to be honest, I used to get kind of mad because I'm like, you letting all these kids come here to eat. What about us? You know what I mean? I was kind of a little selfish, but now I reflect back, it's something she loved to do. And now I understand. I was being selfish because I was a kid. I was immature. I didn't know no better. But now I realize that what she was doing is she was fulfilling the will of the Most High for her life. Her life was put here to help the needy, to help the people that were struggling, the kids that didn't have fathers, the kids that their mothers might have been strung out, alcoholics, on drugs. She was there to be everybody's mother in the community. That was my mom, man. My mom was everybody's mom in the community. They all shared my mom. So she fulfilled her purpose in this life. Even though cancer was able to take her out, she fulfilled her purpose in this life. She definitely did. She affected a lot of kids. A lot of kids till this day have been affected by my mom. You know, it's another story. I ain't gonna say the lady's name, but the agency that I was working for, true story, No cap, lift my hand to the Most High. May he strike me dead if I'm lying. When I got to the location where I was working, I was there for a minute. So they hired a lady. They hired a lady to work there, right? I ain't gonna say too much about her because I don't want to put her out there. But let's just say the woman that was hired to work at that place, when she got there, I don't want to go into too many details, but let's just say there was one particular day she pulled me to the side and she was like, "You look familiar." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "I don't know, but you live in Brooklyn, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I actually do live in Brooklyn." And she was like, "Is your mom named such and such and such?" When she said that, man, I couldn't believe it. She knew exactly who my mom was, y'all. She knew exactly who my mom was. And basically what happened was, when I had lived in a particular area in Brooklyn, I think I was probably in my early 20s. Somewhere probably like, you could say, no, it couldn't be my early 20s. I had to be around 26, 27, somewhere around there. Around 26, 27. And what happened was, the area I was living at, so if I was 27, she was probably like 17, not 17. She probably was around probably 14, 15, somewhere around there. I had to probably be around 25, 26. So she probably was around 14, 15, somewhere around there. And basically what she told me was, she used to come to my mom's house and she always saw me. And my mom would feed them, let them have dinner, let them hang out, do all sorts of stuff. And she said she's seen me. And I'm like, "So hold up, you know my mom?" And she started to describe her to the T. I'm like, "Yo, this world is small, bro. Absolutely small." She said that my mom practically raised her because her mother or whatever parents was going through whatever, and my mom was there for her. That's crazy, man. That's a real life story, fam. You know what I mean? So she fulfilled her purpose. My mom fulfilled her purpose in this life. Remember I bought that clock at the Walmart? Yeah, she fulfilled her purpose. And I realize now why I get attacked so much. It's because I'm fulfilling my purpose. I'm a father, a husband. I do what I got to do to provide for my household. It's a tough job. It's not easy. But I do my best. I do my best. Even if I'm stressed out, even if I feel down, I still got to find it in myself to do what I need to do. And it's one of them things where it's like, I got to do what I got to do. If my mom did what she had to do for me, and she was able to overcome drugs, because it's so funny, you could do all the right things in life, people will always focus on the negative. Because anytime people would bring up my mom, they would never focus on the positive things she did. They always want to talk about the negative things she did, fam. And I know you experience the same thing, where every time somebody is mad at you, they always talk about the negative things you've done. They never bring up the good. They never bring it up, man. They always talk about the negative stuff, never talk about the positive. And it's sad, man. It really is. So she fulfilled her purpose. And that is what I celebrate. I celebrate the fact that she fulfilled her purpose, giving me an opportunity to be the man that I am today. It's because of her morals, values that was instilled in me is the reason why I am shaped in the character I display. It's because of her, you know. She was very instrumental in developing my character as a man. And a lot of you brothers, you have to learn to respect that. Respect your mom, respect your father. Do what you need to do, because the devil is going to do what he needs to do to try to break you, disrespect you, bring you down. That's what the devil's going to do, guys. You can't let the devil win. So when people on social media disrespect my moms, I laugh because I'm here. I'm here and I'm not going nowhere. And I will fulfill the purpose the Most High intended for me to fulfill. And it's all because my mom did her part in bringing me into this world. And the day she gave birth to me was the day the devil got upset. That's the day the devil lost his mind, because he realized I'm here. So to all you folks out there, make sure you show your mom some love. Make sure you show your dad some love, man. You only have them for a short time. Then after that, you got to give them back to the Most High. You know, you only have them for a short time. Then after that, you got to give them back to the Most High. So make the most of it. Make the most of the time you got with your folks, because you only get them one time, and then that's it. You know, you get them one time. Then after that, it's a wrap. You know, I don't know if the camera's shaking. I don't know if the video is clear. I don't even know. I'll have to see the playback and figure it out. But if you like this kind of content, I could do more content like this and just kind of talk and just walk around. I'm going to get back to my outside videos too. I'm going to get back to that. Some people are like, yo, man, I want to see the studio, bro. You're going to see in due time, fam. I'm working on the intro video. I'm working on the intro video for the studio. But again, those of you that have been supporting the work, this is the results. This is the results of We Gotta Talk TV. This is the results, right? This is the results, right? So I need for you to know that. Those of you that supported the GoFundMe, because you know you got people on YouTube that talk ish about, oh, he set up GoFundMes, he's this, he's that. They're just jealous. They're just jealous people. They're mad. They're mad because I'm good at designing, I'm good at decorating and setting the stage up. This is ultra professional. And when we start the show, a lot of you gonna love the content. I can't wait to start it up and do what we need to do. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun when we do everything, right? So I want you to see that, because a lot of times these naysayers and haters, they're always talking crap, and you know, it's crazy, man. Yeah, now he want a GoFundMe. Talking about he want to set up a GoFundMe to see if you're going to support some UP Farms garbage. Fam, don't waste your money. Do not waste your money sent to a man that disrespect dead mothers. Do not send your money to that, ladies and gentlemen. That man disrespected my dead mother and said that I'm playing the sympathy card and I'm being sensitive and I'm like, dude, nobody in their right mind would be doing that. Nobody would disrespect somebody's mom because that means you don't love your own mother. You can't tell me you love your mother while disrespecting other people's mothers. And did y'all know this, ladies and gentlemen? Again, I apologize for the camera shake. He disrespected not only my mother, but he also disrespected Brainwave's mother and Rollo's mother. That's right. He put the video on members only. He put the video on members only to hide his transgressions. You know? Really sad. Nasty work. And you know what's so funny too? This is funny, guys. Earlier today, he was talking more crap, disrespecting my mom, disrespecting everybody. And he was talking about how people are doing content on Sabbath and all this other stuff. But yet, this man was on another person's platform, some Israelite, something platform, radio, some mess. And dudes are over there doing content, and he was in the live chat. What does that say? It's pure hypocrisy, man. In other words, he's talking about us that do content, trying to say, oh, you're not keeping the Sabbath. Fam, if you're on YouTube, right? If you're on YouTube, I need for you to think about this. If you say you keep the Sabbath, you're an Israelite. You're not doing it if you're on YouTube. Anybody who say they're an Israelite and they keep the Sabbath, but you got a YouTube channel that is monetized, you're not keeping the Sabbath. If you want to get technical, because if you're offline, your videos is still making money. Ads are being run. People are hitting your Cash App, Super Chat. There'll be times when I'll just be in the crib, I'll be in the studio doing on something, and somebody send me a Cash App out of the blue. They were just thinking about Ringo TV and said, yo, I want to support. And they may send $10. And I'm like, I could be eating dinner, and they send me a Cash App. So if you're earning money or any sort of stuff, then you would be technically breaking the Sabbath. And this is what happens when people are ultra religious. They try to find fault in other people and don't realize the hypocrisies of their own life. You know, this is not about who's keeping this or who's keeping that better than the other. That's how the scribes and Pharisees talk. They begin to compare themselves to other people. All I tell people is this: when you follow the Most High, you have to do what you can do to the best of your abilities. To the best of your abilities, ladies and gentlemen. Live your life the best of your abilities. It doesn't mean you're perfect. It means that you're doing what you got to do to the best of your abilities. That's all that matters. That's what the Most High want. Right? So it is what it is, man. We're going to pretty much shut it down in a few. I got to get me something to eat. There's to mom. So I'm going to pretty much wrap it up and close up shop. My final thoughts is, if you like the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you like these style videos, if you want me to do more videos like this, where I just kind of walk around and just talk. Maybe, I could do more videos outside. If you like the outside videos, let me know. I could do those videos too. I don't really like doing them that much. I rather more or less in like the full summertime. But I'll do them. If the people like those videos, I'll do them. They look nice on camera, I'm thinking about building a rig on my scooter, right? On my scooter, and set the camera up on the scooter the way I did with the bike, and ride around and talk. That'll be super cool. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm definitely thinking about doing that. I would just have to buy the pieces, and I can make it happen. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're building, we're setting things up. Like I said, I showed you some results I guess that's like an update on the We Gotta Talk TV, right? Um, but yeah, this took a lot of work, guys. Building this set is a lot of work. And when I tell you, the reality show that we're gonna be doing, the movies, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be off the chain. Off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Let me see right here. Again, guys, remember I told you where the money go. You see the cameras? See these? These are not toys. These are real cameras. Somebody said, ain't nothing in there. That's just an empty box. Really? Empty box, right? Brand new, man. What you talking about, fam? You bugging out. Empty box. Ain't no damn empty box, man. You wilding out. You see this? You see that? See this? Look. Empty box. Fam, I don't cap, bro. I don't cap for the gram. I don't cap for YouTube. I don't do none of that nonsense, man. See this? Look at this mess, man. You see this? See that? That's the camera, fam. I don't cap. I don't play games. See all the accessories all in there? No cap. I don't got time to play. When I tell you your support goes towards the work, that's where it go to. You know what I mean? So if there's anybody on YouTube that you want to support, that actually use your support for the content, it's Ringo TV. Ringo TV uses the support of the people to build. To build. That's what we do. Right? So at the end of the day, they can hate, they can laugh, they can mock, they could do all of that. But you see this? This is the results of the love offerings, the support of the people that believe in the work that we do over here. You understand? This right here is the support of the people that believe in the work that we do. Do you understand? So again, when we start the show, We Gotta Talk TV. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna be doing a lot of content. We're gonna have content forever. We will never be able to run out of topics. You know what I mean? Because we got the best username on YouTube. We Gotta Talk TV. And when you think about that, We Gotta Talk TV, we could talk about anything. And it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be very, very nice. And I can't wait to begin, guys. I can't wait. And I know they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be pissed off. They're gonna be pissed. They're gonna be like, really? Man, I cannot stand him, bro. I cannot stand that dude. You know? But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm just enjoying the night, celebrating my mom, celebrating her life and her accomplishments, which gave me the ability to do what I'm doing right now. And that's something that I will always cherish and never forget, is the fact that my mom believed in me. She believed in my music. She believed in my art, my craft. She believed in everything that I've done. She never doubted me. She never doubted me, man. No matter what I was going through, no matter none of the issues, she always was there for me, man. Always. She never said, oh, don't do this, don't do that. That's not gonna work. You're a failure. She never said that to me, man. She never said, oh, you're a failure. This is not gonna work. You know, like how these haters do on social media? She never did that mess to me, man. She would always tell me, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Papi. Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be okay. Your mother love you, you know. Don't worry about that, you know. If I have it, I give it to you, you know. And that's how she was, man. That is how she was, bro. Always supportive. Always there. You know? Because there's so much hate now. There's so much evil with people today. They just hate. They hate you, bro. They don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you live. They want to see you damn near die, bro. You can't even survive nowadays because people mad. They mad at you, bro. They want to see you lose. All I be doing, fam, is do my lawn, stay out of the way. Matter of fact, fam, I'm gonna post a video, y'all. I pretty much got pulled over by the police, fam. No cap. I got pulled over by the police, fam, and my crime was taking care of my lawn, dog. No cap. I got pulled over. Not necessarily pulled over though. Basically, one of the neighbors in the community, she's a police officer, and I was out this morning. I was working on the lawn. I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna really post a video. Y'all gonna see it for yourself. No cap. She pulled up. You're gonna see her vehicle. She went going this way, and she stopped, reversed, and came down my area. And she's pulled up right next to me. She was like, "Look, how in the world did you get your lawn like that?" No cap, bro. Like, literally, I got pulled over by the police, fam, for the lawn, bro. For the lawn. I was pulled over, man. I can't believe it. I got it on tape, too. Because I got cameras all over the house, like all over. Bunch of damn cameras watching everything, you know? You gotta stay on point at all times. And I told her what to do. Because she was asking, she was like, how is it that it's still green? How you able to do this? How you able to do that? So I told her, I said, look, do this. You got to do this first. You got to do that first. And she was like, oh, appreciate it. You know, she's going to tell her husband and blah, 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 you know. And that's cool. You know what I mean? I want people to take care of their situation. You know, if they ask me to help them, I would help them. If they ask me, you know, if they ask me, I'll help them do it. But I'm going to charge them an arm and a leg because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But nonetheless, I like doing it because it's therapy for me. For me, doing the lawn is therapy. You know, I like doing that type of stuff. So again, y'all, I appreciate all the happy birthdays for my mom. You know, I appreciate all the kind words. I appreciate this time of even reflecting and communicating and sharing this moment with you guys and you ladies. So I'm very appreciative of that. It really helps me to, I guess, celebrate her day, you know? And some people be like, oh, if you're an Israelite, why are you celebrating birthdays? The Bible speaks against celebrating birthdays. That's a damn lie. Because when the Messiah was born, they were celebrating his birthday. Not only that, they brought him gifts. They brought him frankincense, myrrh, and various other spices and other treasures. Don't give me that crap about birthdays. They celebrated the Messiah's birthday. You wildin'. They celebrated the Messiah's birthday. People are just mad. How you not going to celebrate the day you were born, bro? If you have a baby and your woman is about to give birth, don't you celebrate it? Don't you celebrate that? Don't women have baby showers? Don't people congratulate you for having a birthday or a baby that was born? Of course they do. So don't give me that religious nonsense about, oh, the Bible says, not the Bible don't say anything. That's a damn lie. Well, I got scripture. The Bible says, cursed be the day that I was born. Bro, stop taking the scriptures out of context. Stop taking the scriptures out of context by posting something that somebody said and you turn it into a law. That don't make no sense. Shout out to, who was that? Lisa Palmer for the membership. Appreciate you joining the membership. Team Ringo, you know? So we're going to get up on out of here, guys. Again, I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you like the videos, be sure to let me know in the comments that you like these styles of videos, and I'll do more of them, you know, because it's different. It's animated. It looks good on camera. Hopefully the playback look good because sometimes the Wi-Fi be bugging and the video be all pixelated and stuff like that. So hopefully this video look clear. I have no idea how it looks. It looks good on my end, but on the playback, I don't know how it's gonna look. So I'm hoping that it looks good. I hope it looks clear and it's not all pixelated and nasty looking because this was really a good video And I would like the experience for the playback viewers that it looks good, you know? So I'm gonna get back to doing what I gotta do. Once again, I appreciate everybody that have supported the work, who support the vision here. Even though we didn't even reach the goal on the GoFundMe, you know, I still appreciate those of you that supported it, you know, because again, it's because of your support, we're able to build this particular set. It's your support that did this, guys. When we go live and we do our recordings, and you see how it looks on camera, you're going to be totally amazed. And when you see that amazement, I want you to remember it was your support. That's what helped to build it. It was your support. I didn't do it by myself. Without the supporters, I can't do this. See, I understand that. Without the supporters, I can't make this happen. That's why I try to be as transparent with the viewers as I possibly can, because it's you, the viewer, that can make or break a channel. This is why the haters try their best to smear my name, lie on me, because they don't want nobody to support this. This is what they don't want nobody to support. They don't want nobody to support that. And if I was to go upstairs and show you the studio, it'll make them even more mad. But I'm going to save that as a surprise when I do the promo video, the intro video, the new intro. When I do that, then you'll see it, you know, because it's lit. It is totally dope, you know. We put every dollar into it, all the money, everything I get, I put it into this business, into this production. I don't play around with what I'm talking about, fam. I am very serious about what I do, you know. So we're going to get up on out of here. Shout out to the 300 in the building. We got 328 in the building. Salute to all of y'all, wherever you are on the road or whatever the case is. Y'all be safe out there. Shout out to all the moderators of the platform. You got V-Dub Man, got Sean the Navigator, Shoshao, Sherelle, Rebel for Almighty, and Tracy. You know, those are the best moderators in the world. Salute to them people. May the Most High continue to bless them. Those are the day ones. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for no more mods. In order for you to be a mod, you got to be somebody that's been rocking with the platform for a minute, and you have to be a supporter of the platform. You know what I mean? Not necessarily like everybody else, because everybody that's a moderator doesn't necessarily support like everybody else. You know what I mean? But I still appreciate them because they were there from day one, you know? And being that they were there from day one, they understand the mission, you know? So if I was to make anybody else a moderator, there's a few people that would fit that program. I kind of got them on the radar. I kind of see them, and I feel like they would do a good job. So I may make somebody a moderator soon. It all depends. But some of you that been rocking with the platform, you already done qualified to be a moderator, you know, because I know how you move. I see how you interact, and I know I can trust you to be a moderator, and you're going to do the right thing with that level of power. Because sometimes moderators, they become mods and they start to do things and it kind of mess up your channel. You know what I mean? I don't want that, you know? So y'all take care. We're going to get up on out of here. I got to get something to eat, do what I need to do. And that's about it, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one. More videos coming through. And yeah, man. It's a good night. A good night. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about this video. Respect the mothers, respect the fathers, that your days may be long upon the earth. Disrespecting anybody's mother is the worst thing you can do. There's no forgiveness for that. There's no, you can't possibly be a servant of the Most High. This is really a bad thing. Salute to Floridine Rollo. Salute to Brainwaves. Salute to everybody that support the platform, all the members, all the content creators. Trending with Cerise. Make sure you support Trending with Cerise channel, Rollo's channel, and Brainwaves channel. Make sure you support them, show them love. They showed me love, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for Brainwaves doing his job by the Most High, we would probably all be beefing right now. We would all be making videos, crashing out, disrespecting one another. But that brother, he stepped in the middle and he did what he had to do. And it caused a lot of us to repent, practice what the Bible says. And, it is what it is. Also, Elder Karadazar, his video was very instrumental in making me humble myself in the entire drama. His video was definitely a good one. It rebuked me really, really good. A lot of correction, a lot of scriptures. And I appreciate that. Also, you had Pastor Rufus. He said a few words. And, when you have men that actually see a situation and they speak, when you're humble, you listen. You listen to different brothers. And to me, when a man can listen and take correction, that is when the Most High is able to really build you up as a man. But if you're a man that's unrepentant, you're unteachable, nobody could tell you nothing, you're a horrible person, man. So to all the brothers out there, hey, stay on the 9-to-5 grind, start your businesses, be an entrepreneur, do your thing, man. Call up your mom, call up your dad, tell them you love them. I wish my mom was here, but I know she's proud. I know she's proud of me being a father and taking care of my kids. I know that she's proud about that because that's something that I always wanted to make sure that I do. I go out of my way to make sure that I'm doing my job. And not only doing my job of taking care of my kids, but being a responsible man, even in the community, that when the people see me in the community, the Most High get glory from that, because when they see me and they see how I interact with my family, it shows them how a black man can provide, maintain, and keep his family in order. It's something that makes me proud as a man, because we don't see many stories like this of black men doing what they got to do. We just don't see those stories, man. Every time we see black men, we killing one another. And that's one of the biggest problems we have in today's day, is that we're always jealous of one another and fighting one another. And it's just bad, man. So y'all take care. I'm going to get up on out of here. I got to get me something to eat. So almost 2 a.m. I'm going to go catch some Netflix. I need to turn Netflix off, fam. I've been saying I'm going to turn them off since I was in New York, bro. I still got them on. They still getting my money, bro. I got to turn Netflix off, fam. I need to turn them off. So shout out to all the ladies that have been supporting the platform. A lot of you sisters been supporting this platform very, very heavy. And I appreciate y'all. Believe it or not, the women support the platform way more than the brothers. Sorry, brothers, but I got to let y'all know the truth. The ladies have outdone you brothers. You know what I mean? With respect to V-Dub, man, because he's the #1 supporter of the platform. No doubt about that. Shout out to Forever Studios, always supporting. You know what I mean? You have Exandra always supporting. You know what I mean? She shut it down the other day, bro. Like, she shut it down. She literally supported the highest ever support in the history of YouTube and broke the damn system. So you brothers need to step up your game, bro. For real, for real. Somebody like, you just saying that, Ringo, so that the brothers can support. Yeah, I am saying that so the brothers can support. Why not? The sisters are outdoing them, man. What are you talking about, man? We still got things that we got to do, fam. There's more equipment we got to get for the setup, bro. How do you think I'm going to be able to use this camera, dog? How do you think I'm going to be able to use this cinema rig? I can't carry this. This thing has weight to it, bro. So I'm trying to get that stabilizer. That's the next thing I'm trying to get. The stabilizer vest that you put on, and you could put the camera on the vest, and you could walk with it, and the camera is literally moving with you, and you're able to film. That's the next thing that I'm trying to get. That and the microphones. That's pretty much it. Once I get the vest, the microphones, I'm lit. I'm good to go. It's time to film. And once we start filming, I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't know what's gonna happen, guys. I don't know where it's gonna take me. I don't know what the Most High is gonna do. I really don't know where we're gonna go, but I know it's a great place. I know it's a great place, man. Once we start using this system here, guys, once we start using this system here, it is a wrap. It is a wrap. Once I put this on and I start filming, it's over. It is absolutely over. It is a game changer. This thing here is going to make a difference. Trust me when I tell you, fam, a major difference in the content. I can't wait. You know, my girls are excited about it. You know, they're ready to go. They're ready to start. I just got a lot of plans, man. A lot of plans. And you know what's so funny? Back in the day, my mom used to be in our videos too. We used to film little short movies, and my mom was in those movies. I still got the tapes, so I got those tapes to look at, you know? So, hey, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man, because if I don't, you know how it is. I'm gonna be here for another 10 hours doing the same thing, man. So, y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. When I do the promo video, you're gonna see this whole place here lit. Right now, you see it with that light on. This light is boring. This is a boring light. That's not what we're gonna be on. You're gonna see all of those lights on, all of these lights. You're gonna see all of that on. And when you look at it, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be very, very lit. It's gonna have a nice mood to it. You are going to enjoy We Gotta Talk TV. I promise you. You're gonna enjoy it. So make sure you go over there and subscribe. You can find the channel by going into the scroll down, and you'll see the channels down there, and you'll find We Gotta Talk TV. You know what's so funny? Let me give y'all that backtrack, fam. Some of y'all probably noticed something, right? Let me just talk about it now because I noticed some of y'all probably know, right? So let me talk about it. The other day, right? The other day you had something that went down. I didn't even know what was going on, but for some reason, I don't know if any of y'all seen, like, on the We Gotta Talk TV channel, like the name switched. Did anybody notice that? Put a 1 in the chat if you noticed that. With the We Gotta Talk TV channel, that the name switched and there was videos being uploaded. Did anybody notice that? Because I want to talk about that. Y'all didn't notice that? Some of y'all had to know. Well, those of you who noticed that, right? Those of you who noticed that, I have an explanation for that. One of my daughters, oh boy, confession. One of my daughters somehow on her computer, we were logging on and we checked the channel. We were checking the channel and we forgot the channel there. And she saw the channel. And what she did was she changed the name. I don't know how she changed the name. She changed the name of We Gotta Talk TV and she started to upload Roblox videos from her computer. That's right. So I had to pretty much delete all her videos. I had to rename the channel again. And it's just something you go through when you got kids, guys. Those are kids. I mean, I got upset. I got real upset about it. Because what if she would have did that to my main YouTube channel and delete my channel? I would have went crazy. But I know some of you probably seen that and probably was wondering, did Ringo get hacked? What's going on? So if none of y'all saw, then none of y'all saw. Y'all just didn't know. But for those of you that did and you was probably wondering what happened, that's what happened. So I thought I'd share that funny story with you. But yeah, my daughter renamed my YouTube channel into something else and was uploading Roblox videos. And I'm like, what the world? How in the world? Yo, I thought I lost the YouTube name. I thought I lost it, but it was still there. So if you go there now, there's no videos there. There's nothing there. And everything's on point. She learned her lesson. She ain't going to do that no more. And it was our fault because we kept the site, we kept the YouTube logged in. So she just took it and just ran with it, made her own channel, and started uploading videos. And she gained some subscribers too. She gained some subscribers and she got a couple of views. So that just tells me that she understands how YouTube works. So it is what it is. You say your boys love Roblox? Yeah, my kids play that Roblox all the time. All day, all the time. I'm like, listen, we're going to have to set up accounts for them so they can come on YouTube and do their thing. So anyway, y'all take care. Peace and blessings to everybody. Drive safe if you're in a car, if you're on graveyard shift or whatever the case is, or just hanging out at the house. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for being a part of this particular show. It helped me get through. It helped me to celebrate my mom, and I really appreciate that. If I had my other phone, I would let you listen to a voice recording that she made of her saying happy birthday to me. I normally play that on my birthdays, so when it's my birthday, I'll play that particular tape. But y'all stay safe, man. I'm gonna get up on out of here. So rate, comment, and subscribe. Ringo TV Reactions, we salute you. And that's about it, y'all. Y'all take care.